Talk about what the goals are for the team this year. How much better than last year do you guys want to be?
I would say expectations are pretty high amongst all of us. I think we're all the same goal. We all want to make the tournament this year. Not only make the tournament, but we're going to win the tournament this year. I would say this team is a lot different than last year. Whereas, I mean, we lost Tomas. He was a great leader. He played a lot of minutes for us, but you know, we add something in Ben right here that Tomas couldn't do, and we can really get after people now. We can play man, switch it up. We lost Andre. I mean, sometimes some people will question what Andre's motives were, and we gained a lot of athleticism, and a lot more tenacity on the defensive end by adding Namdi. So I think we're going to be a lot better defensively. I think we'll be just fine offensively. Expectations are really high for us right now.
Ben, your thoughts?
As a group right now, we're pretty confident. Coming in, we're really pretty close group of guys off the court, so I think that really will translate well on the court. As Jeff said, like we lost a couple of really good players, so it'll be up to us new guys to really step up and make the difference. But I think, as Jeff said again, I think we're really going to hang our hat more on defense this year, and I think we're going to be better defensively and more versatile. I think we'll have really good size through our 1 through 3, and then we got Jeff, one of the best rebounders in the conference. Ajax that year better. We got Andre Slavic coming back as he redshirted last year, so we're really excited about just getting out there and getting to work. So yeah.
How excited are you to be able to get out there and actually play after sitting out last year?
Oh, incredibly! It's been since March of 2013 since I played my last college basketball game. So I can't wait. It's been a long while just sitting there on the sideline and doing my part is being on the bench and helping out at practices. But I just can't wait to get on court and do what I can for the team. So yeah, really excited.
Did I hear you say you might play man-to-man defense?
Yes.
Whoa, that's a big change. Well, why is that? Obviously, coach can answer that too, but from your guys' perspective, why might you play man a little bit?
I think we're able to play man this year. I mean, coach was talking about it last year, but we didn't have the depth. I mean, we had a 6-7 man rotation. You had Tomas playing 40 minutes a game, and then everyone else playing over 30. Just got tired, and so I mean, the zone was kind of a way for us to not take a break, but it didn't really kill us. But this year we have a lot more depth, so I think we're able to get after people and actually play man this year. And whereas teams started discovering, okay, they're going to play zone 100% of the time. We're going to do this, and it'll work against the zone. But now we're able to switch it up, go back and forth, and I think that's going to cause a lot of issues for a lot of teams.
How natural point guard are you? Do you feel like point guard is your natural position? How comfortable are you in that spot?
I think I'm very coachable in the spot. I played point guard growing up. I was a lot shorter and sort of was more suited to that position. It's obviously a going to be a very big learning experience for me this first couple of games. But I think I'm confident in what I can do, and I'm confident that I can help the team at that position.
Just get the ball to Chris Hansen, right? Let him shoot.
Exactly, or Jeff in the post. I wish it was that simple, but yeah, I just hope I can do the best job possible. So.
How fast are you guys going to play? Coach had wanted to play faster last year. He's always kind of talking about going up and down. This year he's already mentioned it. So you can play faster? Is the idea to use your depth and get up and down the floor?
Absolutely. That's the big change in these first 2 practices, the last 2 days. Really trying to pick up the pace a little bit more and exploit teams who aren't as good in defensive transitions. So that's been a major change for me, not only as a point guard trying to get the ball up faster and getting used to that style of play, but for everyone just getting out running the lanes. But it's a definite change. It's exciting though.
Jeff, you kind of announced yourself to the conference last year, obviously in your first season. How can you be better this year?
I think I can be better, just more consistency. Last year I could feel myself. I wasn't really, you know, comfortable with the level of play at some times. So I mean, but I saw it in some games where I felt like I was probably the best player on the floor. So I think one thing that I can do this year is just more consistency, not have drop-offs like I had last year.
Where those drop-offs came from, just being a young kid, or where those come from, and how are you going to battle that?
I think it's all mental. There were some games, you know, I'd go, my first few shots wouldn't fall, and you know, I'd get down on myself, and then everything just went downhill from there. So just being more mentally sure of myself, saying, you know, you're gonna miss shots, but you know the next one's going in. So just more confidence and mental stability, I should say.
Thing I just want to ask about from both of you. You touched on the idea of you're a close team, and I've actually been driving through campus, and I'll see a bunch of basketball. I know you're basketball players just because you're the taller ones walking around. So is it a really tight group, and is that just, again, Coach Evans and his personality and the way he builds the team, and that he wants you guys to really, I don't know, love each other essentially?
I would say, yeah. I mean Coach forces us to live on campus, so that kind of helps right there. We're all right down the hall from each other. We all hang out with each other. There's no one that doesn't like anybody on this team, you know. So I mean, these guys are my brothers, so I gotta fight with them. I'm gonna fight with them. Just gotta stay with it and keep it going.
Yeah, pretty much exactly what Jeff said. Just living together makes a massive difference, and obviously we've got a good core group of older guys who've lived together now for the past year, 2 years, something like that. So we've got that good older core group who are really close, and then we've integrating the new guys into it as well. And it's it's really cool locker room environment to be around, and everyone, we can have a good time, but we've also got that one goal, and that's to win. So.